Hi guys, so we're now on to program 12. So this is last of week 4, so we are really getting through it. Um, so we're back around this way, which means no door anchor required. Both of the other two sessions this week have either been upper or lower body focus, so we're back to whole body as well. So other than that, you obviously need your band. Probably a mat if you've got something, a bit of padding. There's going to be a few moves down on the ground. Water, all the usual things. And let's get going. So we'll start with, as per usual, with our pulse raiser and take it from there. So today, nice and simple, easy does it, starting with some marching. Get your arms swinging. We're just going to work our way up and back down. Nothing new that you probably haven't seen before for our pulse raiser. So marching, really kept the arms pumping to assist with this one. Raising the legs higher, picking them up, turning that into a bit of a jog from here. Again, a bit of arm movement. Keep going here. If you want to stay with the marching, absolutely fine. Whatever works for you. Remember, this is preparing our own bodies for exercise. What feels best. A little bit longer here, and then we're going to climb that virtual ladder. Getting our arms up above our heads is really the key for this one. Again, feel free to march it out. I just want your arms above your head and constant movement with the legs, whatever you choose for that to be. So arms above your head, climbing our ladder. A few more seconds here, and then we're going to go into what I like to call fast feet, but again, please take the adaptation for you. So just getting our feet as fast as we can. Throw in some bit of arm movement, feet, and bounce it out. And fast feet. Moving them as quickly as you can, and bounce it out. Fast feet again. Bounce it out. We'll do one more of these. Fast feet. And bounce it out. The next one we're going to do is a variation on the fast feet. So we're going to go out, in, out, in. So here we go. Out, in, out, in. Keep repeating that. Out, in, as quickly as you can. Keep going. And bounce it out again. Do a couple more of these. And again, out, in, out, in. Keep going. A little bit further. Bounce it out. We'll do it one more time round. You ready? Best one yet. Here we go. Out, in, out, in. As fast as you can. Stop there. Just keep moving. Don't want our heart rates to return to normal, but as per usual, a little bit of mobility, circling of the arms. A little bit of the neck, circling of the neck, and twisting as well. We're going to be doing some twisting in our exercises today at the end, so it's good to incorporate that. Waist. and back round. Alrighty, so that is our warm-up done. We'll grab that band and we will get going. So our first one is our thrusters. So I think we've done these before, but it's a combination of our squats and then our shoulder press. So it's a really great one, this one. It's a complex move. So standing on our band, feet hip distance apart, muddling up my words, and then just squatting down, thrusting up. So one, that's an example. So we'll get going in a few seconds. Remember, we're on to week 4, so it's 10 reps, 20 seconds rest now. The other thing is, if it's too hard thrusting up when you're stood on with both feet, you can just drop down to 1. So please prepare by bringing your bands to your shoulders, and let's get going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax there. Obviously, fortunately, not for too long. We've already had 10 seconds there, so we've got 10 more to go. You might want to start preparing. We're coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Squat, thrust. So we're getting lower and upper body with this one. This is a tricky one, but a really good thrust one. Last 2. 1. And relax there. So just 20 seconds again, and then we're one more time round. So this should get you a little bit out of puff as well. Alrighty, that's our time. Here we go. Super quick, isn't it? That 20 seconds rest. Halfway there now. 2 left. Last one. Great stuff, guys. And we're back to our 4 minute there. Remember to have your drinks handy. Our next one is lunges. You can drop the resistance band. Just use body weight for these if you'd like to. But if not, resistance band is under the front foot. Big step back. Remember, we're not doing those train tracks. We're doing, we're not doing in line, we're doing nice train tracks. Just down and up, 90-degree angle. So, nice big step back. We've got a few more seconds of our rest time here. And then we'll get going in 10 more seconds time. So hopefully you're all prepared. You all know what you're doing. Step back with that back leg, band to our shoulders, and here we go. 10 on each leg, and then we'll have our rest. 90-degree angle. Three more. 2 more. 1 more. And swap over. Quick transition as quick as possible. Band under that front foot. Bands to our shoulders. Handles to our shoulders, and here we go. and relax there. Only for 20 seconds, mind you, remember. So we haven't got much time. We want to swap over that foot, and we're coming back in 5 seconds time. So here we go. We're halfway there now. That's 10. Swapping over as quickly as possible. Big step back. Handles to our shoulders, and let's go again. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. One more round to go, then we'll go back in 20 seconds time. So just 10 more here. Ready? Preparing. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. Here we go. Nice and strong. Remember, adaptations if you want to drop the resistance band. 7, 8, 9, 10. Swapping over. Big step back. And last time with this other leg. 4, 5, halfway, 6. Nice 90 degree. Keep it going. Keep the form all the way through. Last 2 now. Last 1. And relax there. Lovely stuff. So this is when you might want to bring your leg into play. Your legs. They should already be in play. Your mat into play. We're going to do some leg lifts. So for this one, we want to be our elbows on the floor, band around the back of the leg that we're working, nice and straight, other leg bent, and it's just an upwards movement. So I'll demonstrate. Hopefully my mat, is in shot there. So I'm going to be working my right leg first. So I'm hooking my band around my right foot. Left leg's bent, and it's just up and down, holding the handles. So I'll give you a second to set up like I am. Again, we're doing one leg, then the other, then our rest. So hopefully you're all there now, holding the handles, foot around that first working leg. The non-working leg is bent, and here we go. So just raising up to in line with your hips, no higher. 5, halfway, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and swap over. Naturally, whilst we set up, we might get a bit of extra rest here, but trying to swap over as quickly as possible. That's exactly not how to do it quickly. Straightening that new leg, and off we go again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely stuff. So because it takes a little while to set up, you might want to sort of already prepare for that first leg again. In our rest time, hooking it around, holding your handles. And that's coming to the end of our rest period. So here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm swapping over there. Again, will naturally get a little bit longer, as this one does take a bit of time to change. I think I'm more or less there, so hopefully you're with me. And here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great work, everybody. One last time, changing over, hooking it round. Oopsie. Again, because it takes a bit of a time to set up, that's the end of our 20 seconds. So hopefully you're back in as well. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hopefully, swapping over now. Hopefully you're feeling that in the back of your leg. Okie dokie. Here we go. One last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great stuff, guys. 1 minute's break. Grab a drink. Do what you need to do. So, I've talked quite a few times during these sessions about working muscles in pairs. So we're going to now come on to a facing sat on the ground, and we're going to do a calf extension. So this is for the bottom of the back of our legs. So again, we'll do 1 foot at a time, band around. I'm not going to hold the handles because it's not long enough, but we're just pushing our toes away. So lifting up and pushing, not even necessarily needing to lift up, but as long as you're pushing your toes away and you're feeling it along that back of the bottom leg. So 1 foot at a time, and then we're changing over. So elbows tucked in, just to keep that band steady as well. Alrighty, so that's definitely been our minute now. So hopefully you're all set up, your band's behind one of your feet, elbows pulled in tight towards you, and we're pushing our toes away. It's a subtle movement, but hopefully you should just feel that down the bottom of the leg. So here we go. Keep going with this one. Three more here. If you're not feeling it, it could be having a think about the colour of band you've used. Swapping over, that's 10 there. We'll go straight back in. Are you ready? 1. Let's see, sometimes the legs need slightly more resistance. Keep going. So you can, in the gym, you can do this on a leg press with your feet at the bottom, just pressing away with your toes. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds rest. We go back to that original foot. Luckily the swap round isn't quite as fiddly this time. Just 10 more seconds. And we're coming back in 3, 2, 1. Here we go again. 4, 5. So I think this one's a new one. So it could just be getting a bit used to that movement. It is subtle, as I say. So a good one to practice. Remember, you've got your posters in your packs. If you do ever want to practice in your own time, I would highly encourage that. So just last 2. And swapping over. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great work. So I'll do that original side one more time. One more time each leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go then, guys. Feeling it on the bottom of the leg, the calf there. So this is a calf extension if you are looking for that move in your posters. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good stuff. 9, 10. Swapping over. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Grand. And relax there. I think that's our last one for the legs. And we're now moving on to our upper body. Again, you're going to need your resistance band for this one. So it's the arm lat pull down. So you're going to have one hand straight above your head. Again, you're probably unlikely to want to hold the handles because you're just going to need more tension. And the other arm is pulling away and then coming back up. So pulling away from your head, returning towards your head. So I did that one demonstrating from the back. Here it is from the front. Pulling away and back up. So if you want to grab your bands, we're almost coming to the end of our minute. Focusing on our upper body now, and this one should be for feeling down the side of along our sides, but we also will probably feel it in the arms a little bit. So when you're ready, set up, straight arm, the other arm by our heads and pulling away from us, straight and then returning. So 10 both sides. Because of the resistance, that straight arm above our heads, you should also feel it there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Swapping over, so straightening the other arm, and here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 seconds there. Just give your shoulders a bit of a roll if they need a bit of a shake out. And we'll prepare to go again. 3, 2, one back to that original first arm. 1, 2. So this one you can also do using the door anchor if it's at the top of the door. We've done a move before to work these muscles. So it's the latissimus dorsi, as I say, those muscles down the side of our back. Again, in the gym, there's the lat pull down machine, which works these muscles as well. Lots of ways to get them. And they're very helpful for us. So just 2 more here. Part of our core stabilizer muscles. Okay, and the other side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax for our 20 seconds. Again, feel free to have another little shake off if you need one. And we're preparing to go one last time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and change over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Great stuff. Relax. That was another tricky one. So we've come down. Now we're going up. So we're going to do side bends with overarm reaching. Again, 10 each side. Same old drill. 20 seconds between sets. So we have got a little minute left. A little bit of time left of our minute rest. And then we've definitely done this one before, but feet on the band, arms up to shoulder height. We can either have one arm or 2 on the band, and then it's just leaning over and pressing up. So we'll do one side then the other, but because there's 2, we'll do 20. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Halfway now after this one. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Marvellous. So 20 seconds rest. Again, that's tough because we've got 2 sides. Thinking about your band, how extended are you getting it above your head as well? And have you got the right colour? Okay, unfortunately that's our rest time over, so off we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, quarter way, 6, pushing straight up and bending, 10, keep going, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one. Great stuff. That is really tricky. And then we'll do it one final time in 10 or so seconds time. So we ready? One final push now. This one is tricky, so just do what you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Halfway, last push, guys. 9, 8, 7, 6. Come on, almost there. 5, 4. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. So that's our side bends done. We've got our twist left. And then finish off with some core, but we're going to combine our core with some of our balance as well. So we'll sort of target 2 areas when we're doing that. So our last one with our bands is a twist. So we're bringing our bands up to our shoulders and we're twisting from left to right. And once again, that counts as 1. So coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So looking completely over your shoulder, body nice and upright, twisting from side to side. Nice tension in our core. So we're coming up to halfway now. Keep going. Really trying to twist round as far as possible. Great stuff. Keep going. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. So if that one did make you feel a bit dizzy or anything like that, I'm going to show you an adaptation without your resistance band. For those that want it, please carry on with the resistance band. But for this, we're just going to drop down. So here we go. So we're dropping right and left. Again, keeping our core engaged, switched on and interacting. So we're just dropping right and left. Keep going. Lovely stuff. Halfway. That's great. Almost there now. If you're doing those twists, well done. Just 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And 20 seconds. So the last one I'm going to show you is, again, without the resistance band, working the same muscles. Just like it's nice to have some options. Feel free to take either the twist that we've done, that one I just did, or come with me on this one. So here we go now. So we're reaching out. So reaching as far as we can to the sides. And then dropping that arm to the side we're not reaching towards. Really stretching out. Great stuff. So halfway there. Keep reaching, keep pushing yourself. Carry on doing whatever adaptation. If you get one, you now want to drop down to what we did last round, you can do a few more though. So if you can stick with it, keep going. Amazing. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And relax. That's the end of our resistance band block. And we're going to be moving into our balance, but we're also going to combine this with our core activity. So we are working our core quite a bit today, but it's actually really important. Our core is really important for balance, posture, stability, all of these things that can help with keeping us steady on our feet, maybe avoiding sort of falls, wobbles, trips, that kind of thing. So for this, we're going to be coming into a plank. I'm going to show you some adaptations as well, but for everybody, hands under shoulders, either your full plank on your toes or dropping down to your knees. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds here, 30 seconds on one side. Again, if you want to drop that bottom knee, no problem. And then 30 seconds on the other. So I'll give you 5 seconds to join me down here, and we'll get going in 3, 2, 1. So 30 seconds, regular plank. Again, remember your options to have knees down if you want them. So halfway now. Keep going. 10 seconds left. You've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So just relax there, and we'll go on to our first side now in 5 seconds time. Here we go, another 30 seconds. Trying to keep as straight line as possible from our head to our feet. So we're halfway there now. Remember, you can have that bottom leg bent. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Turning round, got one more side to do. And we're going in 5. Alrighty, and let's go. Last side here. Okie doke. We're halfway there. Keep holding. If you need a little rest and come back in, that's fine. We've only got 10 seconds left. Last 5 now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great stuff. So that was a bit of balance as well as our usual core that we always try and finish our session with. So really great. If you want to just lie down now on your fronts, we're going to stretch out. And come up to stretch our back. So for this, I want your hands by your shoulders and you're just pushing up as far as you can, feeling that in your back. That's great stuff. Now bringing those knees in, coming onto all fours, and we're going to do a bit more mobility for our back, taking again these postures from yoga. So the first one I want to do is I want you to dip your back down and push your chin up. And then we're going to reverse that. So we're going to push our back up and tuck our chin in. And we're just going to repeat this. So chin up, back down, and reverse. And one more time here. Chin up. And rounding of that spine. Now coming up onto a raised kneeling position, and I just want you to stretch back here. And now slowly tuck your toes under, and we're going to come to standing but uncurling one vertebrae at a time, so very slowly and gently here. And when you get to the top, some rotations of those shoulders back and forward. Now the next one we're going to be doing, stepping out with our right leg, and then we want to turn that right leg to face towards the wall beside us. That back leg is facing straight and leaning into the bent leg. Then reaching up overhead and just extending that stretch and flexibility. Changing over, so bring the leg that was bent to face the straight forward. The other leg goes out towards the wall at the side, and again just leaning into that. And reaching up overhead. So we obviously did lots of work for the down our sides today, so I'm quite keen to give them a good stretch and lengthen them. So that's perfect. So we're going to come down and finish on the ground. So before we do that, I want to just sort of shake everything out, march it all through, try and flush out if we have any sort of build up of metabolites or things like that from when our muscles have been working. I want to try and get rid of them. Just a little bit of a jump, a shake, sort of flicking out of feet and of the upper body. So coming on down, as I say, we are going to end on our mats, and particularly I'm going to focus on some twists. So I want you to bring your right leg over your left and give it a hug. So wrap your left arm around that knee and just look back over that right shoulder, bringing your pulling in your bent leg as much as possible. You should feel that down the glute. And we're swapping over. Again, looking over the left shoulder, hugging in that left knee. Lovely stuff. And then we're going to finish once again on our backs. So for this one, just want you to start by hugging your knees and doing some rocks and rolls. Should be feeling that. It should feel nice on your back as well. And then drawing some circles with your knees. So one direction and then the other. And now I want you to straighten your left leg, and with your left hand grabbing hold of your still bent right knee and pulling it towards the floor away from you. Keeping your right arm straight at shoulder height and just using your left arm as a lever to pull that leg down. And returning, switching over, so straighten that right leg, left leg bent into you, left arm out at your side at shoulder level, and using your right arm to pull that left knee towards the ground, looking down the fingertips of your left arm. And then last one, again, both feet together, bent at the angle, and just flop them to one side and bring your arms over to the other side. If that's too much, leave your arms out by your side and just look down the opposite fingertips to where your legs are. Coming back round again and changing sides. Holding that for a few more minutes. It should feel really nice. And we will end with one last full body stretch. So hands above your heads, reaching up as far as you can, pushing out with your toes and just stretching it completely as far as you can, your whole body. And slowly coming up again, slowly, no sudden movements. Coming round. Last thing to come up will be our head. Shaking that all off completely. Loosening anything we need to, rolling of the shoulders, whatever you need to do, or taking one last big breath. Great stuff today. So that is session 12. So again, we've got to the end of week 4. We're really getting through this program. I really hope you're still enjoying it. You're still engaging with the resistance bands, seeing some progressions. Maybe you're noticing you can change the color of the bands, or making some adjustments. Maybe your feet are a bit wider, that kind of thing. Remember, choose that OmniRise scale when rating how hard the exercises feel, and making sure, please, to jot everything down in your logbooks. It's very important you do that after every session. Any workout you do, whether it's one of these workouts or something you do by yourself, if you are doing your own workouts using the bands, that's really great. That's amazing, but can you just make a note of it? Any questions, any problems, please give me a shout. And obviously anything really major, please make sure you raise it with me straight away. But great stuff today, and see you for week 5.